I'm a sustainable agriculture and food systems major, so I wanted to get a job like working in the greenhouses or something like that, and I happened to get a job with Lisa Mahoney. She's doing research with the strawberries. During the whole process, she had some extra strawberries from the farm over the summer that we were able to use, and we juiced those and then added them to the beer to add the strawberry flavor. When I started doing the research at Woodman Farm with the strawberries, I was coming up with ideas. You know, New England IPAs are very popular. Milkshake IPAs have been coming out too, so I kind of wanted to do something with that. I've never really heard of strawberry beer before, so kind of wanted to incorporate the two of those together. We came up with the Strawberry Frap IPA, which is like New England milkshake, essentially. It's very sweet, no bittering hops at all, so it's an easy drinking IPA. Came out pretty good, I think. You start, it's called the mash, and that's where you're going to take your grains, which is either barley or wheat. You could use oat flakes as well. That's where you're going to steep the beer, and essentially that's where you're going to get your base flavor of it. Anywhere from like 150 to 160 degrees. That'll either give you a dry beer or a full body beer. From there, you're going to do the boil. And in the boil, that's where you're going to add your hops. Once you want more flavor and aroma from the hops, you put those in the last 15, 10, 5 minutes. After that, you run it through a chiller, bring it down to optimal temperature for the yeast to be able to ferment the sugars. In there, we put it into the fermenter, then add the yeast, and then that's where the yeast will eat the sugars and create the alcohol. After that, put it in a maturation tank for about a week, and then you carbonate it and keg them up and sell it. I'd say it's pretty different just because this style is fairly new. Also, strawberries, I've never really heard much of strawberries being put into beer, so I wanted something different and something new that no one really heard about. So one day I want to start my own brewery. I want to kind of get into growing hops and kind of have the two of them, you know, versus Hop Farm Brewery. I kind of want to combine the two and have something different.
You look through here, there's still kernels that haven't been popped. So that's all starch that we accounted for in our calculation, but didn't actually come out.
Okay.
So, cool. I mean, they eat them, they're sweet.
Oh, wow.